I have to apologize. Brian and I had to make a call that the weenie dog maze is out for today, at least unless the weather improves. So, y'all are gonna have to bear with us because we're adapting and overcoming. Well, he's gonna let me know what happens, but long story short, excuse me, is and I think I'm a couple minutes late, but we just don't want to. I don't want to destroy his tractor digging into the frozen ground. So that's kind of where we're at. Max. Maximus is sleeping. But anyways, I'm gonna get into this scooter project because I did say that I would be online. So I am going to deliver something, and let's see. I am actually not too far away from getting this thing working, so let's see what it takes to get it running. Come here. Max. Maximus is having a hard time. Alright, so here's what we have going on this thing. This is how we're adapting this carburetor. So this is now the top. Even though you can see how it's written top, because, well, that screw went through there. And it would basically mount up like that. YM, how are you doing? Welcome on. What's up, Bobcat? Bobcat, is that you, Kelly? So anyways, we are turning this. So I don't have this on last night, but this is... I was like that. Do I have this all backwards? So I was like that. And now, because this would have been the top of the engine or the mower, now we're turning it sideways because the carburetor would have been basically like, oh, phone doesn't like that. So then you would turn it like this. Although that's when it's on its side, so I did have it correct, actually. What is my cat whining about? In play. What's going on? Cyborg guy. How are you? Y'all are getting linked up here. Ooh, yeah. Oops. So, I was afraid to make too much noise last night, but Kelly, what? What won't I believe? YM, were you, YM, you weren't answering my questions last night. Girl on YouTube wants to fight you? Why? Antarctica. Why do you recognize this voice? Do you know me from somewhere? Guys, I feel like this is, it's a little crooked. I kind of want to hammer it straight. Maybe we'll do that later, but for now, we need to drill some holes. I think. This little Dremel is pretty good. This is the cheap little Harbor Freight guy. Love from India. What's up, Rolex? She thinks I'm trying to steal her fiance away from her when I'm not. Mm-hmm. Kelly, you seem like you're trouble. I'm just saying. Like, were you flirting? You seem like you're probably flirting. So that's my... You're not in trouble. No, but you are trouble. That's what I'm saying. You are trouble. Alright, so let's get this guy out. These little ones actually work pretty good. Anyways, I thought you were a woman from the well, no, I thought you were a dude because when you were helping me out on my welder, the way we were talking, but my friend Thunderbird Acre seems to think that you're a woman. Why is and me, son of a gun, are not together? Shalom from Pakistan. How are you, Lexus? No, there we go. The sunglasses aren't just because they're cool, guys. It's easier with a cutting wheel. From Pakistan. Alright. Guys, do you just wake up feeling like your day is blessed? I don't know if you guys do, but I did today. I just like looking at all the things that could go wrong and like what's actually going right. I felt very blessed. I actually had a friend on Facebook talking about how she just has this relationship, well, doesn't have this relationship with her daughter. I don't know, that sounds horrible. And I thank God that I have justice. I get to see him all the time. He knows what's happening in those situations. Maximus, coming out here. Please pray. Ed, what do you want me to pray for? EH, how's it going, brother? I'm good. Yes, I'll be praying. Can you guys hear me over this tool? I'll be saying some of my prayers this morning. And I just praise God that not gonna lie, that's getting toasty. Connor, we are getting hot. Ooh, it's hot. You ever feel like a dentist? So we're adapting this plate for carburetor. It basically has to go on the motor. Because, well, so I have a motor that was originally, thank you, I appreciate that. Is it Satar? Dude, Maximus. I don't know what my cat's doing. I'm gonna have to go see. He's meowing like he's being abused back there. And he's not. So, let's see. I want to say Sataris. Is that right? Let's go see. Where did he go? Oh, now I know why. The cat, I believe the cat pooped on the carpet again. Should we save that one for justice? Luke, I don't know you yet, and I think YM's my mod. I don't know if YM's still watching, I would assume so. I gotta know you a little bit before I make you a mod though. Guys, you wanna see what this kitchen looks like? It exploded. Okay. This is your brain on mechanics. Kelly Warren, email. You wanna email me? Alright. Toasty. It's getting toasty up in here. Maybe it's just dealing with that. Your cat is not allowed to do that. Highly forbidden. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he's doing it, actually. Ashkay, I'll see you in 2026. Last live video. What does that mean? You look like Magnus Carlsen without the beard. Who is that? Maximus, do you know that you did something wrong? Okay, so Goofy, you got a dog. No. That's nice. Okay, so this little carburetor is going to be adapted. So right now, I'm trying to remember. This thing is hot after I've been working on it. So the top is now going to be like this. Previously, I think it was like on its side like that. Okay. That has to go in there about perfectly like that to seal up. Oh, that friend, Magnus, the chess player. He is current world champion. Please. Eliza, how's it going? Autocorrect. I don't know what you're saying. But let's keep doing this. Mallory, you're sore today? Did you work out? What happened? RTS, yes I am. I'm trying, I actually figured it out last night and we were right. Well, I have to notch out this bracket. So right here on the top and the bottom is basically what I had to do. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna try and bend it out, and then this metal is thicker than you would think, but it bent pretty easy, so luckily. Max, you're a bad boy, you're in trouble. But yeah, forbidden. Get a spanking. That's what he'll get. And he knows that probably is why he's back there mowing. Why do you have to keep the bracket? So this bracket actually is what squeezes the carburetor on. New here, what's that gizmo? This is a lawnmower engine, but it's designed to run on its side. So I'm modifying it so that it runs. So most lawnmower engines run like that, and we're turning it like this for a scooter project. Mallory, you're gonna have to come back here for some Bible study. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna cut that out of there. Maybe I'll just cut it further and then I can bend it up and cut it. That's a good idea. This one, you can see I cut that and bent it out. Yeah, thanks for joining Slapness. Make sure the Ray-Ban's got visibility so I can. It's a little dark in here. I may turn my lights on. Not a fan of that. bracket makes it a little hard to hold. Let's see if that's actually big enough to... You can get 6.5 horsepower up at Harbor Freight, 150. I know, RTS. I was thinking that it would be, that would be easier. Thank you, Shorts. It would be easier to get the horsepower, and they actually have a lot of mods for those motors. So, man, the cat. Look like your gay neighbor, Pickles. I mean, Happy. Let's not confuse the English language. There's enough of that going around right now. I am not your gay neighbor. That's for sure, James. Kylie. Dark passenger, careful, Pickles. He's building a device to enter. Oh, well. Nope, not doing that, dark passenger. You're going to get COPD if you do this a lot without a respirator in PC. There's not a lot of this. It's pretty light modification. Amir, how's it going? All right, so let's see if this fits. I think we also got to modify the plastic. Okay, hold on. All right, my bad. Sorry. Yep, motor. So this is being converted to run from sideways to longitudinally. So I had to modify this bracket because originally the top of the motor was that direction with the little arrow. And now it's gonna be like that. We have this little tiny piece that basically this piece goes like that. It went like that. And now it has to turn. And now I gotta notch out the sides on this thing. So, looks almost like my bolt holes are gonna clear. Yeah, it's a 125, so I have a little scooter over here that it's going onto. So this is just part of the modification process to get this motor on here. Honestly, like if you don't make any money, like, or very little hourly, this route is worth your time. But if you make decent money, then don't do this route. Because you could just buy this motor, as somebody else said, for like 150. I think it's like 200 bucks. But much more efficient for your time. But this is kind of like a, I was supposed to be showing my son, but he's in there sleeping. So then we got to cut out these little pieces of plastic. I guess I could have cut that out with this tool. Now seeing that. Like that. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Oh, Happy New Year's though. That's rough. Be careful. Thank you. The oil, no, not the oil pickup. So this is a carburetor adapter. And it goes back here behind like that, which we just got that figured out. So it's supposed to go through like that. But I had to modify it because the carburetor needs to turn. So I cut that out and I cut that out. And now it should work, but I gotta take that bend out. Otherwise I don't think this thing's gonna seal worth a darn. It's kind of my personal opinion. So yeah, we're gonna just go pound that bad boy flat. Oh, internally on the engine. So the oil pickup is, yeah, they recommend to do like a little tiny scoop thing. Oh my goodness, my cat he's going crazy. I gotta go figure out what's wrong with him. Give me just a minute, guys. So, Joey Cooper, how's it going? Good morning. All right, so we're gonna figure out how we're gonna straighten this thing out because there's obviously some level of different things that needed to happen here. Good morning. Let's see. Kind of thinking, let's see. It's like you figure out what you're doing and then you have to levitators what's going on. That part is super important. This part looks like it needs to be bent. Thank you for the subscription. We are not making bombs in the kitchen. That is frowned upon, sir. But let's go get ourselves a little hammer. Oh. Let's turn the light on here. What day was there supposed to be light? Didn't everybody have one of these in their kitchen? I don't see a hammer in there. Put it Alright, so I have these flooring tools. Oh, my food is here. I ordered food because I'm not lazy, but what's up, Master Shifu? Let's see if the food showed up. It did. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So, all right. Let's step over here. I'm in Colorado. Also a state of confusion. What about you? Where are you guys all from, by the way? Do I like Greek mythology? Yes, I do. Shiver me timbers. Maybe that should go on the motor somewhere. All right. Brian said it's too cold.
Oh, it is?
Too much frost, yeah.
Oh.
The ground is frozen.
Oh.
You want to come help me?
No.
I must have the carburetor conversion done.
Oh, nice.
Thought you were going to sleep for a while, so I ordered some.
Yeah, I was going to, but I just got panicked.
You got what?
I got panicked.
Oh, you did. Sorry. All right, that's pretty good. It looked better for a minute. Alright, sounds good, buddy. More flat. Kinda. You can definitely see on that edge, but that's definitely flatter than it was. I'm happy. I have a 3.5 high output we just pulled out of a mini bike. Welcome to it if you're close, it needs rebuilt. Where are you at, RTS? Oh, New Jersey. Unfortunately, I'm not. If I was coming out that way, I would definitely do it. You too, to be honest. Given you hephatus vibes. I'm not sure I know who that is. Is that a Greek mythology person? Your closed door opens and closes on its own. Oh, my son came out of there. Good morning, though. And, oh, the closet, yeah. My son came out of there. Probably looked haunted. We have no evil spirits here. We've eradicated them. So what are you guys doing with the mini bike? Kelly, what's going on? Is it still? Oh, I see what you're saying. That's my fan. So I have my fan on back there, and it's oscillating. And it's opening and closing. That would be pretty creepy, actually. I should tag people and do like ghosts. You know, there's a spiritual being in the house. All right. Shout out to Kawa Coffee. Got myself a little breakfast, Sammy. I'm gonna eat this while it's hot. You're doing the Predator swab. Are you doing the single cylinder? Is it like the 212 cubic inch? Building frames for dirt bikes. And this is the other one. Mini bikes. Okay, that's cool. That sounds like fun, by the way. It feels like the threads might be slightly off on that one. And if there's avocado in this, it tastes slightly different. Do 5 push-ups. Too easy. Light work. Okay, same thread. Looks like this one will work, though it's a little. Take you guys over here. Do 1,000,000 push-ups. I would. You guys obviously haven't seen my workout content. I could bench 225 quite a few times. Actually, it's not really 225. It's lighter than that because it's on a Smith machine. Well, that's what they say anyways. Let's see. Where is that? I think I'm just gonna use that guy. Infinity push-ups. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. I got a pretty decent bench though, Foxy Gamer. Quick games do you play, by the way? And RTS, what size of dirt bikes are these? Like the, I feel like you're building the ones for the smaller motors with 212 cc's, but I don't know. All right, let's check this out. Okay, mini bikes. What size would they normally be? 50 cc. All right, so now this is the top. So what this does is this seals this to the block, I believe. I don't know if you guys ever do any carburetor work on these little guys. Mini bikes with a 212. Are you gonna put a transmission on them? Because that's quite a bit of power. And then suspension too. There's a video on YouTube that I want to watch. It's about a stream family. Joey, I actually heard that. What are they into? It's interesting how other people live their lives, I think. I feel like enough people told me that things I do are interesting that I was like, maybe I'll put this on YouTube and see what people think about it. RTS, you came out of the womb doing push-ups. Have you ever tried to do the push-up contest in, I think it's in like 60 seconds, see how many you guys can do? Foxy Gamer says, it's my birthday in a couple weeks. Today, it's your cousin's birthday. We're going to the YMCA. What are you guys doing? What kind of birthday party? I should lay this down. Let gravity be my friend instead of my enemy. RTS, you should send me your your link, or if you have photos, you should send them to me. I'd be curious to check them out. So let's do that one there. And have you ever done this conversion, RTS? Happy New Year, Foxy Gamer. Swimming, okay, that sounds like fun. I'm getting started in endo fab work already, but just getting into the minis. Oh, you do, okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Mini bikes are great. Like, my son started on a mini bike. Actually, started on a, like before razors were razors, there was like these little, he started doing these little tiny, they're like power wheels almost. That was pretty cool. And then we got into, I think I'm gonna put this metal piece on. So then we got into mini bikes. So he had a, whatever the Honda 50 is, I think it's like a PW or something. Then he had a XR80, was the last bike. And now he has one of the little Chinese pit bikes. That was his choice. I was kind of hoping he picked the Kawasaki, like, what is it, like a 110 with a 5-speed and a clutch. I was like, ooh, that's a cool bike right there. But he wanted the pit bike I think they looked cooler. So I kind of was like, oh, that's what I want. So I let him pick. I was like, well, you gotta ride it, not me. So that's where we're at right now. You guys actually will see that on the channel if you stay for any length of time. Okay, that metal gasket has to be cut out a little bit more. Metal flange, I guess. Phalange. Or does it? Maybe just a teeny bit on the top. Foxy Gamer, or Bailey. I look like I'm 2 years old. No, I'm 40. So I am converting an engine. So I'll show you guys just so you can see what I'm doing. So this is a lawnmower engine, and it is actually going to go on this thing. And the motor mount is back there. That's one. I haven't finished it, but I'm gonna pull the bag out. And the cat dish. So I need to weld up that right there. But I have, I'm debating, do I make this tall enough so you stand on it and you ride it? Or do you sit down like a little lawnmower seat there? Because those are 20-inch bike wheels. So it's actually pretty tall already. Here, set it up. I want to do the 212 swap on the Chinese four-wheelers. That would be fun. Try to make a side hustle out of it. You know, honestly, you can make a side hustle out of this stuff. Like for instance, this little pit bike I bought for this. It's a MX 350. We bought that and 3 other bicycles for $5. And I have that sold. Even hooking my brother up. I'm giving him that thing for $100 RTS. So, oh, you're Bailey. You guys are both Bailey. So yeah, I'm gonna obviously go 20x on that rate of return. Granted, I did have to buy a charger, so it was like $15, but that's still a pretty good rate of return. And then, I mean, on these bicycles and stuff, I'm just kind of having fun making content, more or less, and entertaining the audience and myself. So, but yeah, basically, so this, guys, this pops off. So this is not, so that comes right out of there. So I have those combined with this, that little mobility scooter. So I was gonna take the handlebars off this red guy down here and raise it up about 4.5 feet. So that was originally the thought. So right now I'm just doing the modification to get the lawnmower to work right. Bailey, your mom's breaker's broke and now your aunt has to drive us everywhere until you can get the car fixed. Check it out on YouTube. You might be able to get some decent ideas. Yeah, RTS. I got the welder in the living room. I don't actually have a garage here, so this is a part of the rebuilding step. But yeah, what's up, Lancy? How are you? Diddley, how are you? How did I first get started creating content? Because I never had a guy make me want to slam. Okay. Well, Diddley, that's not I don't know. Is that a real question? You can ask a real question. I believe in you. Fox Gamer, what's my name? I'm Kyle. Now, you guys can find me. Well, I'm on all sorts of different social medias, so if you want, you're welcome to look for me. So this needs to be trimmed up just a wee bit. Try that. Diddly. Who is Candace? I don't know if you're messing with me or if you're being serious. I don't think I know a Candace, honestly. Maybe one Candace. But that would probably be a stretch. Alright, so let's see if this will allow us to get the carburetor on. Ooh, baby, I love the way every day. What's up, Average Joe? How you doing? I'm gonna see. That part is working. Not sure about the other part working. I have to loosen it up to, it's a little bit of a tight clearance, being it is a custom made part. What are you guys up to today? Any big plans for the weekend? Any New Year's resolutions? Yeah, I gotta clear up more material in there. Joey, when I looked this up, it turns out that I had to notch out the piece of plastic. So I'll show you real quick since I'm pulling it off. So this is how it goes together right there. And then on the back. So my problem is right now, see how that is cut off? I gotta clear that out a little bit. The top is fine, the bottom's not. Maybe I'll just drill it out, but that'll mean pretty much that piece is gone. I guess it's just for a carburetor. It's nothing like huge, but as far as mounting brackets. But I don't know if that will affect the structural integrity of it. Actually, I do know that, and it will affect it. Bailey, the glasses are just because I'm cutting metal, so I don't want any the metal flake going in my eyes. So Joey, when I looked this up, man, I didn't know if I had to notch that out, which I ended up having to notch that out. And then I also had to cut these out right here. And then I had to cut that out, if you can see that next step. So I had to cut that out. But as you guys can hear, this is a little noisy for doing this in your home. So I just wanted to be considerate of my neighbors. They're pretty cool. They're good people. So I just don't want to agitate them more than I already have, probably. So let's round this out maybe a little bit, see if we can keep that in there. This is not a metal blade, for those of you that care. Well, that's not working super great either. So let's switch this out for something that will, like one of these little sanding stone type things. A flat one. You think I should be fine? I think so, but this thing is supposed to clamp the carburetor, so I don't, at least I don't remember if it had any way of bolting it down, but that was kind of my concern. It's just one, like trying to take a shortcut might cause me to have to go, well, I guess I just go fire up my welder and tack something together pretty quick. Not that any part of what we're doing is doing it right per se, but let's just give this a shot. Here, you can watch. Ooh. Hot already? Is it hot? Alright, let's see if that little bit made a difference. A bolt. We dropped a bolt. Alright, so oh, sorry, dude. Is that a little noisy?
No, you're fine. We went to Cabo?
I just ordered it.
Like, from here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, I felt bad telling people that I was going to be on here and then I wasn't. You want some?
What?
You want some of my coffee?
Maybe.
Ooh, it fits, guys.
I'll record if you want.
You want to?
Yeah. Oh, no, thank you, not right now. Oh, live stream's not going so well.
I don't think this is as interesting as the other stuff that I've done. It's just more like when you're cutting and doing like big things. People feel like there's more happening, you know?
Yeah.
And at this, it's like you can barely see it, so it's like they're not quite sure if it's actually happening.
I'm gonna go turn the fan off. I'm really cold.
Yeah, that's okay though. Because not everybody, I mean, part of the process is what makes this cool, so when people are like, how'd you do that? I'm like, go watch those boring videos. Like, that's why the guy shorted it up to like 10 minutes. Because then, I mean, I had to watch it a few times because I still miss stuff.
Yeah. Have you read all these comments?
Most of them, I think. I guess, and most of this, the good news is this is working. Oh, I need an adapter just to swing this up. How did you sleep, little man?
I was okay.
Just okay.
Yeah. Is the carburetor thing done? Or is that what you're working on?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
So is that the last thing we gotta do?
Actually, yeah, I think. Well, I mean, not completely, but like.
For the motor?
Yeah, so I have the internal modifications done for the motor.
Nice.
The only thing I didn't do is do that little splasher thing, but that's because I felt like one of the other videos I saw kind of talked about that. I guess what Max did.
Huh. What?
You know,
Oh, he did.
not as bad. Alright. So guys, that's exactly how it's supposed to work.
Rose packing a big dong. Boy, those pants are right. Stand up one more time.
No. Not after the comment. Okay. So. This goes in there.
Uh-oh.
That's why I put that bracket back together. RTS wasn't asking me that.
What about RTS?
He was asking me why I did that, because, or not cut part of this metal, because that's part of what holds it together like that. Alright.
Do you want to restart the live?
It's up to you. You want to?
Sure.
I don't know if it's that interesting. Are you?
Sure. Alright, guys, go watch our other live. I'll see you guys.